Okay, we should be live now. It should. Wow, that's not bad. That's not bad. We actually, it's working. I can see it working over there. That's fine. By the way, if anyone is watching, this is my new laptop. So I don't know if I've never shown it before, but we are together and we're doing a podcast together because of. What are you doing?
Together.
Oh my God. Okay. We're doing a podcast together because there's been a slight change in plans. Our lives aren't going the way we expect them to. So Audie's going to take over. Audie.
Yes. But before that, we shall talk about smaller things.
Oh.
This is the second episode where we are in a house together. Oh shit. I see.
Don't move the.
This is the second episode. This is the second episode where we are in a house together. The first one is in my place. Second one is in Sid's place.
And,
We are never ever going to be going to Bruce's place because that's not going to happen for jack shit.
that's true.
Hmm.
If you're sitting on the screen today, I have an exam tomorrow. Adokya would like the $500 because we do have viewers. Also, Nandemo Theme, we weren't going to stream today, but then few changes happened in our life,
Yes.
and we decided to stream just to sit together and do it once before our big news of today. No, it's not. It's not Nandemo breakup. I swear to God, if you guys start asking, this is that. So.
But we are going to be going a bit further away than usual. Podcast will still be in the same schedule, so it'll all be okay. Yeah, fuck it.
I'm just supposed to talk into this, not the top.
All right. Well, where do we start?
Where do we start?
I'm not entirely sure.
Are you just putting like crunching sound into it?
Yeah.
ASMR.
ASMR is really necessary.
Yeah, so this may be one of the last times we come together, possibly, right? Like this physically.
Yeah.
It's very possible, yeah.
For a good few months at the very least.
Yeah, I don't know why y'all are replying because I think the mic is close to me, so I don't know if they can hear you well.
Pretty sure the audio is being captured really well.
That's good.
Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, basically, we decided to meet. We have some news. Audie has some news. But yeah, how's it been going, boys? How's your week been? Let me know.
Week has been going pretty fucking whatever. But then, some news had come up regarding my departure in about 2 weeks or so. And I will be going
We
to...
literally said we'll do it later and then immediately...
I don't know where else to start off. You take it over then.
Nandemo Theme, you're drinking green tea with some tulsi leaves. That sounds very healthy and I don't like it at all.
Shit.
These two are having apple juice and I'm just having some monster. But yeah, okay.
Carbonated apple juice.
My God. If Jessica Walsh would actually do that. But anyway, yes. So, this week, I actually don't have any updates. I think, Sid, you're the one who should be talking right now because what did I do this week? I legit just sat on my ass and did nothing the entire week.
So, I'll tell you what Bruce did this week. He just spies on me all fucking days what he did. He just sits. He has like a bug in my house, like a microphone, and listens to every single thing I do in my life, which is creepy as fuck. Sometimes he also suffers because I play music really loudly.
No.
But yes, bro, what do you have to say about you spying on me?
Okay. Here's the thing. Nandemo Theme has a comment over here. He says, I love green tea with tulsi leaves because it doesn't have any sweetness. It's basically bitter water, which I like. Oh my God. Both of you suck. Like, sweet things are good when you're drinking them. Yeah, point at the camera. Yes. Okay, so here's the thing. Sid does this thing at home, okay? He plays loud music, so it's like a rave party every time I can hear what's going on in the background. I sit with our mod when he's playing Dota just to watch some of his matches. I talk to him about different games which we play, and Sid is playing like a full party remix over there in the background. So that's bad enough, that's bad enough. But then what makes it worse is that Sid suddenly starts singing. Okay, like he starts singing and it's... I think it's a crime to call it singing, to be very honest. It's more like he's failing as he suffers a horrible death.
we can't even call it an adaptation. It's like
I'm still the best in the group when it comes to singing. Like, let's not talk about what Brew does. Like, we all keep him at 0 volume anyways when he's on call with us. You can't disagree with that. His volume is pretty low.
No, see, I only keep his volume at 0 because the song and him are going at the same time. I'd rather listen to the song than have someone sing at like a 1 second delay. You sing at your best, and yet somehow it just turns out to be like a worse adaptation. That is not a cover. If those were covers, the cover industry would die out immediately. Also, there is another thing amidst all the music, which is like a commonplace thing. There will be these random events or like meetings, as we like to call them, between the whole family, and it'll happen in this room right here. He will be sitting in like 2 rooms inside through like curtains and shit, a door and all that, and yet somehow we will still hear everything in proper clarity. We could hear them sitting over here, but we could.
It's my fucking house. Get the fuck out of my house if it's disturbing you. It's my fuck. I can make noise in my house. Why the hell do I have to care about even my house? Just get out of my house. You have nothing to do in life, sitting spying on me all day. Just get the fuck out of my house.
Yeah, so before we go on, Nandemo Theme says, I didn't know Sid liked music. I thought he was the most introverted. He's not the most introverted, I can tell you that much. He's really not. He's the most extroverted amongst us all. Like, I'm not even kidding. Audie and I can count the friends we have on one hand. Yes, Adochi, you are going to be visible. Never mind. Audie and I can count the friends we have on one hand, and, Sid probably has like a gajillion friends. Most of them we haven't even talked to, or they're all around the world. He's like Mr. Worldwide over here.
I'm very introverted. Soon enough, he's actually going to be Mr. Worldwide. This guy would have gone to 3 different continents.
That's
at that
true.
point.
And we look like we're giving away food to beggars in this freaking stream. But anyway, also he says, I mean, like, I didn't know he sang. No, he doesn't sing. He wails. He screeches. He's like I would say he's a siren, but then the siren song is supposed to attract people and Sid just rejects them instead. So I'm not really sure what to call his. It doesn't attract anybody. If that's his mating call, Sid's like a bird or something. He's just squawking all over the place.
Like a fucking tone speaker.
Yeah, and he's asking which biscuit. So we're just eating chips right now, but we can't say the brand because we're not sponsored. But if you sponsor us, we could be
Nandemo chips.
Yes, Nandemo chips.
Nandemo chips. NandemoStore.com.
But yeah, stop fucking spying on me. Get a life.
We don't intend to spy on you, We just happen to be on call, and the whole house's events just happen to come through the microphone. We can't really avoid it, so to speak.
Is it your house? Is it?
It's not my. It's my house.
Yeah, so every time we actually ask you to do something that will help the house, you say, it's not my house, I don't care. And now you're like, it's my house, you get out of my house. Is it your room?
It's my. I'm in the privacy of my room.
But you're not.
Are you
into Mickey's room, which is it's a different room.
He's the one who's
you're encroaching on his
freeloading
property.
in my room. That's supposed to be my room that he's freeloading in.
Yeah, you all.
Tickets.
All of you watching on the stream, you should know that Adochi and Mickey are sitting behind the camera in case you.
But what they say doesn't matter because we are the ones yesterday. We can say what the fuck we want to put.
Random Otaku says a brand name that we can't really mention. Yes, sure, I guess.
Coming into frame to take chips. So
Yeah.
I think
They're just fans. Adam's family, bro. They're just fans coming in.
I see. Adam's family stuff. Yes, of course.
But yes, Audie, get to it, bro. Don't
Leave everybody.
Don't beat around.
Yes.
Don't
Bush.
Yeah, don't do ball.
So in about 2 weeks' time, I'll be going off to Kerala. Yes, I will be dead on stream. Yes, the mala will be put again. I see. The tongue will also come out, I imagine. But yeah, in about 2 weeks' time, I'll be leaving, and I'll be going to be working in a place called Toons Animations, which is a.
He's like literally giving like damn details.
It's fine. I don't mind.
It's not easy to forget to that which study gets rejected tomorrow.
My
like,
God.
fuck.
I'm going to try to work there at the very least. I'm going to go there for a 3-month course. Afterwards, I'm going for a 3-month internship and hopefully even get a job out of it. And yeah, probably going to be spending a year of my life, nearly close to a year of my life in Kerala. And the podcast will, or my side of the podcast will be done from there at least.
Okay. So
It's done, like it be done.
here's the thing. Audi has this is going to be his first job. So he has no idea how tired he's going to be at the end of the day. And then we are going to call him for the podcast, and Audi is most likely going to ask us to fuck off.
See, I will try. I will try to make sure that I have enough energy at the very least.
Audi, you basically do your own work at home right now, and you don't have enough energy for the entire hour when you do the podcast.
If I end up doing their work and it gains me any money, I can, kind of abandon my work for a bit just for the podcast.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's not happening. I predict we want to go back to what it was, which is just me and Brew
God.
talking about shit. And Audi sometime coming in the background. And most of the time just
Random appearance.
he's gonna come back tired and just flat on the bed and then wake up next morning. That's his life is gonna be that.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling you, you're not gonna get time because you're working a full 8, well, it's India, so not 8-12 hour job. And
It is a 9 to 5.
yeah,
basically.
almost 24 hours. And
And it's from Nandemo Theme. Please do the honor.
I thought Brew was thicker, fatter, at least more than Audi.
It's the face is nice and thin. The rest of the bottom is not so much.
Do I look that fat on camera?
He's sitting also like
It doesn't
But-
make
but-
a difference if I do this or this.
But do I really look that fat on camera? Holy shit! I really need to exercise. Some weight loss challenge back on after today.
It has to happen.
Also, Mickey face reveal. You ask. I don't think you want Mickey face reveal.
No.
I'm not sure if Mickey wants Mickey face reveal, but I don't think you want Mickey face reveal. But yeah, so basically the idea we have now is that Audi is going to not be responsive because he's going to be dead at the end of every day.
Responsible. I will try my best to at least be there for an hour.
no noise when you're doing the podcast, please.
So I do want, okay. If Mickey, are you okay with a face reveal? No, he doesn't want to do a face reveal. So he says if you watch his stream when he's playing Dota, he will show you his face.
Oh, what's your
Oh yes.
go watch our Dota Dragon's Blood episode. You'll see him over there. But yeah. So Audi is going. Next month he won't be there. Brew is here for as long as he is. Not sure.
Bro is the only one who's going to be here in the next few months. Bro will probably be the only one here because Sid also has something in mind in about 6 months, 7 months.
I don't know. We'll see.
You tell.
I have nothing to say. Maybe. I don't know.
Just tell the plan regardless.
I don't want
What the fuck?
Okay, basically Sid's getting the fuck out. Audie's kind of getting the fuck out. And I'm going to be right here. And Random Otaku says, I don't like gaming videos. Yeah, you don't have to watch Mickey play Dota because he doesn't talk much. He's just like silent and he doesn't do anything else. And he seems to be disagreeing with me. I don't know why. He's like Audi. Both of them stay silent during streams and don't actually speak anything out. But the Dota Dragon's Blood video, it was a podcast. I don't know if you caught it, Random Otaku, but you can check it out. We got Mickey over there. His face is there throughout the entire video. And after that, you'll understand why I said you don't want Mickey face reveal. I'm kidding, Mickey. You're very beautiful.
By the way, can I talk about the film I was watching?
No. We are not talking about.
So, I was watching this.
That shit, but not fucking.
I was watching this about.
Oh my god.
So, I was watching this film today, and a lot of people are talking about it. People really like it. Okay, it's called Titan. Okay, and I don't know if I should talk about it with Random Otaku here,
No, we are getting flagged if you talk about it with anyone.
but oh, so you can watch the trailer right now if you want on YouTube. You know.
Yes.
So Titan is this really fucked up French film which is shot really well. Like it looks beautiful, but it's like really fucked up. All I'm gonna say is I describe it to you guys, but it's like
It was terrible.
this cyborg lady who has like sex with a car basically, and it gets worse and worse.
Lady earlier.
Well, no, it's a lady with a metal plate in her head,
That's different from
but she kind of feels something towards this car.
Something random.
I haven't finished the film. I've just seen like around 10-15 minutes, but so far she's already had sex with the car.
Okay, can you give me the link to the video? He's already ready for this shit.
No. He has the link for our.
Oh, okay, the Dragon's Blood. Okay.
Hey, just Google it and find it, dude. It's not that hard. We're pretty popular, I'd say.
Yeah, we have a total of 1 watcher on this stream.
Yeah, so. And also, I saw a film called Coffee for All. It's like a film / documentary. It's based in Italy. So it's about stories where like they offer like free coffee to strangers and like have a conversation with them. It's about and stories, that come from talking to those strangers after you offer free coffee. It's a pretty beautiful documentary / film. Nothing. No one has sex with the coffee or the espresso machine. Don't worry. No, nothing.
Theme, very suspicious theme.
It's pretty good.
He didn't
No, but Titan is fucking crazy. I'll talk about it once I finish it because I bet it gets crazier. But yeah, I can't watch it in one sitting. It gets
during the movie.
Yeah, it's difficult to digest. There's like the car sex is the tamest like thing that I described. Like I told you, next day she wakes up with like grease on her panties and stuff. Like
How is that the famous?
And I think she gets pregnant so far, but I'm not sure. I still have to watch it. Yeah, but it's a fucked film.
Interesting details about the movie, as you.
And Audie said he really likes it and he's gonna watch it like 100%. He already downloaded it on his laptop.
I don't have my laptop on me. Don't worry.
But yes, what have you been watching, Audie, or doing?
Yes, 1 second.
Okay, Nandemo Theme says we are popular, I would say, and cries in 87 viewers. 87 viewers is a lot, actually. We are nowhere close to that.
Viewers is such a high number.
Yeah. Also, a car made a cyborg lady pregnant. Yeah, here's the thing. Sid told us that he watched a movie. He wanted to describe it, and we were like, okay. And then he goes on to talk about how the woman is sitting in the car, and the car is going up and down, and it's implied that there was some sexual relation between them. And then the next day, she has grease on her panties.
You see a top-down view of her wrapped by like seat belts in the back seat of the car. And yeah.
Yeah, and then we were wondering how such a what do I call it?
Event.
Such a concept could even exist in somebody's mind. And apparently Sid says this movie is critically acclaimed in the indie community.
The director, she's made like a lot of. She usually works in like the psychological horror genre, which I think this also is.
Certainly psychological.
Yeah, he worked on a movie called Raw before also, which was like the trailer was so fucked I didn't watch the movie. But this one I did go a little further, unfortunately. Or fortunately, let's see. Maybe I like it after I finish it.
Curious, huh?
Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. What was even the sperm? Gasoline? No, it was grease. It was grease. So here's the thing. I would suggest if anyone's watching, I would suggest don't listen to Sid for movie suggestions very often, because either one, he will use you as a guinea pig and he will make you watch all the fucked up movies he doesn't want to watch, or two, he's going to make sure that you watch some really fucked up stuff. Like I'm telling you, you need to be very careful when you take recommendations from Sid. You should know through the whole podcast as well. He's been mentioning a lot of fucked up stuff and he's been asking you to watch it very casually. Be very careful. Just take it with a grain of salt.
You have
No.
every single thing I've told you.
No, I have not.
Movies.
Just listen to all the movies.
Which one? But you love them.
No. A few things you've told me, I know I'm definitely not going to love.
Exactly.
This fucking thing you said.
I didn't tell you to watch it. I just
That's your
told you.
argument.
Yeah.
But you have asked me to say some really. You have asked me to say
You've
some
told us to watch The Human Centipede multiple
I've
times.
seen it myself. That was just
You still told us to watch it. And you used to be
Sid does this weird experiment of having us watch movies before him just to give him our opinion, so that he doesn't watch the movie later and he just sees our faces like scarred from the memory of the movie itself. In case he ever does suggest movie names, just do like a quick background, like a quick Google on the movie name itself.
the movies have told you.
That's because they are nothing about cars fucking people. Just saying.
That's true.
But they're really fucking good.
They're good, but then I'm not gonna explore Human Centipede or
I
what.
didn't tell you to watch Human.
You told me to watch Human
Centipede. When I
Centipede.
tell you to watch Titan, I was just saying you that I saw it. I'm describing the plot. And I think that was enough for y'all. I don't think you need
You tried to multiple times bait Audie into watching Boku no Pico.
because he likes that.
I see. My goodness.
Yes, anime titles be like that time I got pregnant from eating a greasy pizza and then sitting on a greasy car seat. Yeah, that's
Sounds about right, yes.
Sid told us, yes. Not gonna lie, that was one of the weirder movies Sid's ever talked about.
Probably the weirdest so far. I've never heard of that concept before, no.
It came out this year. It's a new film.
It's a new concept, yes. It's a totally new thing that nobody
Reddit has surprised us with much worse, and this movie caught us off guard.
Terrible. Please don't talk about more horror movies. So let's see what.
No, this is like good films. I'm not talking about bad films. Like good films. Like so, there's this film called Dogtooth by Yorgos Lanthimos, very popular Greek director, and the concept is pretty fucked up, but it's interesting also. No, there's no dog involved. So it's this dad. Okay, he has a family of like 2 daughters and a son. So the parents, the dad and the mom, it's like they do like a North Korea type situation. They keep the children locked like within their house, like which has a courtyard throughout their life, and tells them the outside world is dangerous, you'll die, like make up imaginary stories. You shouldn't go out, you have to stay within this space like 24/7. And like that's the story of like the kids figuring out that they can actually go out and trying to break. It's pretty interesting story.
Just imagine they've been stuck in their own house for like years, and the first thing they do is get out and they cross the road and get hit by a car, and then the others are like, "Holy shit, he actually died! See, we should have stayed inside."
How does that biologically make sense? It doesn't. It really doesn't. It just is. You just have to take it for what it is.
Yeah, true.
There is no sense.
I don't know, I'll let you know once I finish the film, but I'm as confused as you are right now, Nandemo Theme. I've seen only like 10-15 minutes of it. Yeah, you were saying, and it'll go. But that film was very interesting. Of like the dad trying to control them and by telling them lies. At once in one scene, like they have these toys, okay, and in one of so these children are very childish because of the way they've grown up. No, they're like proper teenagers now in the film and young adults, but they act like toddlers because they're fully dependent on their parents, and they've grown up in that environment, right? And because of that, this like one kid's toy like falls out of the gate, and he's like, "Oh, I can't go out. Like they'll get me, they'll kill me. I can't do that." And the dad's like, "Oh shit!" And he like makes up like this. The dad's like, "You can only go out in the car, otherwise you'll die." Like some stuff like that, and you're not old enough to drive. Like you, yeah. So you can't drive. So with that concept, he's keeping them like inside the house. The dad goes out and works and like, "Oh my god, you survived. How did you?" And once, just to scare them, like the dad comes back, takes a knife, cuts his like clothes up, puts like fake blood, and he's like, "Look what they did to me, the people outside, you shouldn't go out there." Like a fucking crazy film, dude.
Is it just me, or does this sound exactly like something Sid would do with his kids?
They sound like something you would do with your kids. It does. It sounds like a dad committing like a psychological experiment on his kids or some shit.
That backfired. You didn't have much. You tried.
So that's what you really need to study.
My goodness.
Please study.
Okay, well, basically, we'll wrap this up in 5 minutes. Keep it as a short stream because
How long has it been going for?
almost half an hour.
Half an hour.
Maybe 5 minutes. Yeah, but there's like we mainly wanted to talk about audience. Just chill. Like instead of doing the podcast, we can actually go chill with the 2 other people.
That is true. They're just sitting there looking at us.
So
And we have tons of apple juice and snacks to get to. He can't see. Oh, it does. It does come up.
It's actually been 25 minutes. So yeah, glad you could join us.
Yes.
Fan. All these fake fans, my god, nobody's here. Where's Forrest Jam when you need him? But
Yes.
Yeah, we thought we just,
yeah, give you an update. This is basically us saying that Audie is going to be less active on the podcast.
Not that he's very active anyways on like a daily basis.
So instead of Audie seeming dead, he's going to seem more dead.
Huh?
Instead of you seeming dead, you're going to be more dead.
Yes, I will actually be physically dead. Apparently.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, even
I
if
will
you're
try to be active again.
even if you're going for a course, it's still going to drain you. You know.
Basically, have
Hey, come podcast kar rahe.
But yeah, ignoring Adochi over there. Yeah. So we just, I don't know. Do you think we'll be able to keep Audie awake through the podcast? Because both of you already yawn like crazy during the podcast.
I will keep myself.
Hey, you talk about like boring shit like
Like what?
Nvidia, GTX.
When was the last time I talked about that? I talked about tech with Audie when you were not there.
That is true. We've been on
You
real.
yawn?
Not really, honestly.
It's like the content I watch on YouTube. If they're like really passionate about it, I don't yawn through shit. I just like listen.
Hey, you're notorious for yawning.
I also watch that content on YouTube because that's more interesting than like when Brew
Nobody
says it, you know, like, you know.
He's passionate about it when he does speak about technology.
Hey,
Surprisingly, 3 years just goes by when he just keeps talking about tech because he just knows every bit, every tiny detail about it. I'm like, oh, interesting. I didn't know this.
hey, I'm a very entertaining person, okay? Ask Nandemo Theme. Nandemo Theme, aren't I entertaining? Could you please give me a vote of confidence over here? Bro, how much have you exercised? We don't ask questions like that, okay? Not yet. When we are ready with our weight loss challenge and I'm actually looked thin, sure, I will tell you how much I've exercised, but not right now. Also, I'm not fatter than Audie. See, smaller. Look, but Sid is like so thin here. It's not even funny. Sid is the thinnest one.
The thinnest.
Yeah, but you're slightly taller.
Thinner.
Oh, you know what? Maybe we should have done that. We should have. See, I'm not that much shorter than them. Okay, this is proof. This video is proof that I am not that short.
You're pretty sure.
Patla.
You're legit 5'2".
I'm 5'8".
He's sitting on a cushion.
I'm not sitting on the cushion. No excuses. I can see hands laughing at me from behind in the stream. Wow, thanks guys. But yeah, I'm not that short.
Sid looks the tallest. Well, I am the tallest among this.
No, it's true. I am the tallest. Yeah. Of course I am. While sitting. Because you sit like this.
Well, yes,
Sid looks the tallest. He's not the tallest. And he is the thinnest. Don't get fooled by him. And he's the most extroverted. Don't worry.
I'm not extroverted at all. I'm introverted as fuck. I have crazy anxiety.
He's extroverted
Okay.
as shit. Okay? He ignores his anxiety and just goes straight into
I
social
try
situations.
to. It's difficult, but I'm not the most
You are
extroverted.
the most extroverted.
Okay. Audie, I know, is like more introverted than me because he talks about like his social battery going down and whatnot. But you know, no way you're like you're the most extroverted. You're like a wolf in sheep's clothing over here among us. For sure. For sure.
I win.
When he goes to like drink at party at the club, he like forgets all about how introverted he is, huh? He's just like trying to pretend.
That is true.
There is no club I go drink and party at. Okay, I promise. I'm not. Sid is the one who goes out and parties a lot. Sid went with his brother, our mod, and went to go out, literally party and chill for like a week. And we didn't even hear from him at that time because he was like gone, dead. Bro looks like. Hey, you know what? I'm deleting that comment. Okay.
Exactly. Thank you. Look at how expressive he is.
How do I look for what? Just because I can express myself, like just because I can show emotion, it means I'm the most extroverted. You robot.
Hey, I am very monotone. I don't have lots of expressions. Like, it's pretty obvious. And you are like, you have this like lively voice and all these expressions that people love. Come on, like, you're a people person. It's pretty obvious. I'm like dead boring. Like, you know, it's pretty obvious. I'm like Kuroko, you know, people don't notice me. But everyone notices. You're like the center of attention.
You. I'm telling you, if you guys knew even a bit of Sid's history, holy shit. Drew is always the most extroverted and excited. I'm just excited, I guess, sure, but I'm not the most extroverted. That doesn't mean I'm extroverted. It just means that I'm just expressive, not extroverted. I can't just go to a new person and keep talking. Like Nandemo Theme, when you first came to chat, did I really be that excited? Yeah, okay. I was excited. But was I that extroverted? Did I hold up a conversation with you, or was it Sid?
I don't talk to anyone, even on chat.
That's true. You're also not active on our Discord.
Exactly.
You're terrible, aren't you? What the fuck? You do that intentionally, though. That's not because you're introverted. You just do that intentionally. Oh, but by the way, I must say, like, this is the smoothest. I'm a new person. You're not a new person. You've been here for ages.
Using this one camera.
Yeah, it is
Streaming on YouTube, right?
streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. But the thing is,
Yeah, but take Twitch.
no. So what happens is usually OBS goes up to around 12 to 15% per instance. I'm right now at 3%, and that is huge. So if we had this setup for all our podcasts, it would go so freaking well.
Yeah, it would be beautiful if we could do this.
Yeah, and then we could do what, like, we could have multiple cameras for like close-ups. Right now, Adochi can zoom in on my face.
We could do like
Adochi can zoom in on my face.
he's not doing.
Never mind. I have a terrible producer apparently. Yeah, what are you saying?
No, we could do like. Unfortunately, Audie's going, but I think he's going to leave so we can like do it together anyways on this couch, right? And yeah, it would be pretty cool. I think people would enjoy it. Yeah, we can do it together on this couch.
We're going on to another streaming service apparently.
Hey,
Hey,
OnlyFans is a great way to make money.
OnlyFans is amazing. Support your creators, Audie. What is this? Why you
Prejudice.
prejudiced? Yes, Audie knows the word. Sorry, it's apple juice.
Yes.
Okay, Nandemo Theme will be starting an OnlyFans and we'll expect you to be chipping in. Thank you. You can ask your parents for an OnlyFans, can't you? Hey,
We didn't ask anything first.
By OnlyFans means you are the only fan.
is Sid the most tech savvy?
I don't know.
Audie is shocked. Damn. Okay. Sid is not the most tech savvy. So the thing is, Sid and I used to have a lot of different dreams when it came to technology. We had a lot of interest in different things, and we really wanted to do something in the tech space. And then Sid like completely bailed on me, and he jumped away from technology.
You got proper like depression.
I was depressed before I met you.
You slowly, yeah, I know, and you slowly started giving up on all the dreams, and I had to like do something, figure out shit for myself.
Oh,
Jump ship.
oh my god, this is like the biggest fucking, oh my god. Just terrible. Just use the freaking hub. What hub?
The hub, if you can.
But yeah, I'm the least
Oh, that
savvy
hub,
among
yes.
the three of us.
No, Audie is the least tech savvy. Audie is surprisingly illiterate when it comes to computers and phones. So Sid knows stuff. He just removed himself from the tech space entirely. He used to be a very passionate user of Android ROMs and stuff. Yeah, like, but you don't get into like the tech details. Like, you don't get into the hardware and the software and all that. You're just like, okay, I know what I need to use and I'm going to stick with that.
Yeah.
But you weren't like that before.
Because I know what to do before I do the
Hey, before you had a lot more, what do I say? You had a sense of curiosity when it came to your technology.
Into tech as you are.
He was. He intentionally removed himself from it.
Yeah, I'm into something
The
else.
more.
I'm very curious.
Yeah, then he became an otaku.
The animation bits, yes.
Exactly. Man.
Yeah, I mean, no.
Why was that like a? Why do you have to do signage for that? Why can't you just say animation?
Yeah, don't worry. No, even when he was interested in design, he used to be very interested in tech. He wanted to do a lot of designs for tech. Like, he wanted to make custom skins for different apps. He wanted to do all that stuff. He even made a Viber. Isn't that what it's called?
I never did anything like that. What the fuck are you talking about?
I will put up our Christmas clocks on the stream right now.
I try different shit, okay? I experiment with different shit. Even now, I'm trying like 10 different things, right? You see that? Like, I keep doing different things that I'm interested in. And
You wanted to be in the tech space, do something related to
yeah, and
software or hardware.
I've done so many different things.
You wanted to design hardware because you wanted it to look.
I would still like to, but I found something that I like more, and that's what I'm pursuing now.
Intentionally removed yourself from it, like you did with Dota.
I like animation way more than I like technology, and Dota was to fix my life. That was a good decision and it's helping me, okay? I'm making money now because I stopped playing Dota.
would be making money.
No, I would be fucking in debt, like just sitting like a homeless dude doing nothing, wasting money, getting fatter, just wasting time. I had to get out of that because it was too addicting for me. I still love the game, but the game fucking sucks. That's how I get out. If you say it sucks, you get out of it.
That's
It's easier for you.
Every time you mention the game.
Yeah, because if I get into it, like
Remind yourself that it's like,
it's
I can't do this shit.
it's like I'm jumping into a well and I'm not strong enough to climb out, so I stay outside the well. Yeah, exactly. Y'all know, y'all relate, y'all are in the well right now.
We're not.
Hey, I'm very supple. I can just slide my way up the well.
Clip that.
No, Control 9K isn't here. They're not going to clip anything. Nandemo Theme, don't clip it, please.
So yes,
Yeah. So basically, yeah, that was it. We just wanted to talk about this, and now we will go back to eating chips and chilling with our apple juice and Monster. Yeah. Sid looks like the type of person who would use the word homies. Like a white person sitting there and like, yeah, I'm chilling with my homies. You dress like you're fucking white right now. Look at you. You dress like you're white.
Remove the beanie. He looks like Steve Jobs. Discount Steve Jobs.
I know, right?
It's like in white. Your dress more white than you.
No.
Snoopy shit. You're fucking weird. The word happy is written on your shirt.
Happy?
Sid looks like Steve Jobs. See?
Like discount, really discount Steve Jobs, yeah. Not like well, works I guess, sure. Or Sid just wants to turn everything on me for some reason.
Sit with your shirt and your cargos and your camo. And
It's a t-shirt.
See, I don't even know the proper term.
Oh yeah. Sid, of course. I'm pretty sure you're following a color combination right now. What, did you wear the yellow beanie because it goes well with the black? Ah, there you go. There you freaking go. Of course you did.
I just know color theory.
At one point, I'm not even kidding. At one point, Sid used to dress like me. He used to look like a hobo. He used to wear all kinds of crap. And he used to have the same idea, which is that clothes don't matter. What you do matters. And then now he turns around. He's like, ew, you look like a hobo. Wear something better.
Hey, that's because half your shirts are torn, half of them are burnt, half of them look like you. I don't know what the fuck you went through to get those shirts. It looks like you put it through like a grinder or some shit, and then whatever came out, you wore it. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you wear.
Your shirts were pretty fucking bad.
I never wore torn and burnt shirts like you. Okay, your shirts are next level.
Yeah, but
They're like discolored to another fucking level. And it's not like you can't afford it. You just don't want to.
the t-shirt that you have is like turned into a
Yeah, that was yellow. Remember that used to be yellow. Now it looks like brown. It's like
pale.
a Pikachu took a shit on it.
No, someone took a shit on the picture.
Pikachu's shit is brown. What if it's a different color?
What, like yellow?
I'm out of that.
Yeah, what if it's like lightning shits?
No.
Yes, too much pressure.
Yeah. My God.
Who looks kind of Australian. Audi is the only one who looks 100% Indian.
Huh? You looks Australian.
I look Australian.
Australian. Wait, do you mean like Aboriginal?
Oh, I can't what you say. Okay, the Audi.
Australian.
That's a very weird. I've never thought of that bit.
What?
Bro, looking Australian of all things.
How do I look Australian? I'm looking at myself.
He doesn't look Australian. There's never even Aboriginal doesn't really come to mind.
I'm so confused. I don't think I look Australian. I think I look pretty Indian.
He looks. Yeah.
He looks pretty South
Yeah.
Indian, yes.
Yeah, but you're clearly more Indian, Audi. Actually, Audi looks like a freaking alien. Look at him right now. He looks like he has a rectangular forehead with like some alien hair just pasted on.
Like he looks like he goes to the beach the most.
He's never been to a beach in his life.
What? Of course I haven't. I used to go to beaches in Chennai all the time.
Sure.
Beaches in Chennai were beautiful.
This is ironic considering he hates going to a beach.
Hey, I like beaches.
20
What's wrong with?
kilometer radius outside his house that he goes to and back. It's like a leash, like an imaginary leash.
Hey, what's wrong with beaches? I like beaches.
We had the beach versus mountain discussion.
Are you talking about the puddle?
Yeah, but
your house is a beach.
No, I never said that I would never go to a beach. I just said I would prefer a colder climate like a mountain. I used to go
Our
to beaches all the
producer-
time in Chennai.
Our producer and me and him have invited you to Goa so many times.
Yeah, I don't know Goa. I'm going to Chennai beaches. They give nice bhaji over there.
They give nice bhaji in fucking Goa as well.
No, you don't.
Of course, they give more than just bhaji.
Our producer is losing his shit right now because of how ignorant Brew is.
Yes. I don't like Goa. I don't want
Beach
to.
are 100%.
He's never been to that place.
You don't need to eat a bomb
He
and flavor
doesn't-
ice cream to know that.
He doesn't like to. Brew doesn't like to travel. Okay, he doesn't like to leave his house. He likes to like sit in one place and sit there.
Air conditioning, Wi-Fi. I'm all for that.
Why not?
And I'm the opposite. And I don't know what Audi is because he's never talked about it.
Other places.
He doesn't mind. So Audi is like in between, I guess. Like I don't like staying in one place. Brew loves staying in one place, and Audi is like he hasn't made up his mind yet.
I like going to Goa if I had the money to pay for it, yes. If I couldn't properly chill and party over there.
You?
Yeah, Audi does.
I once asked Audi if he wanted to go to a mountain for trekking or something. He said, no, I don't get Wi-Fi over there.
It is cold as shit over
You
there.
said
That is
to a hill in freaking Mumbai. Okay, it's not that cold. And you said there's no Wi-Fi. I told you we can go to Panvel to... I don't know if I should have said that.
Yeah, you can pick one way.
I said we should go to Panvel to climb a hill. We're going. Are you coming? You're like, no, it's a hill. No Wi-Fi.
In Mumbai, when you climb hills, you're closer to the sun, so it's hotter. It's not colder. Trust me, it just gets hotter.
That is true. I will agree, yes. There is not exactly an altitude change going on.
So, Nandemo says beach is 100% better than mountain.
No, they am a mountain boy.
better.
All day mountains.
Fuck no.
Only one that likes green tea. No, Sid.
No, only beaches, don't worry.
Sid loves green.
Yeah, I fucking love green tea. Yeah,
Sid loves green.
I love all kinds of tea. Yeah,
Sid loves anything that's bitter.
yeah, I love bitter things. Yeah,
It's a tea that you got the fucking...
Except bitter
the mate
people.
tea.
Except
bitter people. But yeah, the Argentinian, the yerba mate. Yeah, that was pretty good actually.
oh my god, it was disgusting.
Brew didn't like it because it was really bitter.
It was bitter.
But I got the Argentinian mate. I got the gourd and the bombilla, the straw, and like I researched the proper way to make it. And I probably fucked it up, like, you know, to any Argentinians who will never watch this, but will be offended if I say I had, like, I probably fucked it up, but it tasted pretty good. Yeah. But Brew didn't like it at all. Yeah. Because Brew doesn't like bitter stuff.
It wasn't so much bitter in flavor. It was just very concentrated as all hell. So that's why there was like a indirect bitterness out of it. If it was prepared the regular way tea is prepared over here, then maybe it would have had a nice, more pleasant flavor. But
I said bitter water is the best thing. Why did it just drink normal
what the fuck
water?
is bitter water?
What's normal water?
Like tea, yeah. What the fuck is bitter water?
Yeah, tea is bitter water.
Technically speaking.
Coffee could also be bitter.
Yeah, but coffee is different. Tea just sucks. Coffee is like at least has good flavors.
You take your title away. Day by day, you're losing your title. Like you're stripping you of each star. Like something's happened here. It's been compromised. Your tongue has been compromised. Where has your tongue been? Where have you lost? Your tongue has been.
It's way more flavorful than tea.
Boy doesn't even drink coffee without like a mountain of sugar and he's saying coffee is more flavorful than.
Coffees and different teas, and I always like the coffees more.
Like green tea is basically bitter water. I mean, if you don't...
Which green tea are we talking about and from where? That's important.
yes, I do answer that. But I prefer like the milder green tea flavors. I don't like the extremely bitter ones. And yes, I do like to add a bit of sugar to my tea as well. I can't really stand the tea flavor by itself.
No, see, I can have coffee without sugar, but I can't have tea without sugar. I can't have tea in general, but I can't have.
You didn't even like that matcha latte. That was also too bitter for you. I was surprised because that had like some sugar in it.
Very bitter. I can still manage matcha because it's like it has a lot more
Matcha is
flavor than
bitter,
just
but then-
bitterness.
But I think you like the matcha cream that they have where they add sugar to it, like matcha flavored. Like,
even matcha tea is like fine because there's more flavor.
did you have the Kit Kat, the matcha Kit Kat? You like that, right?
I like that. Yeah, every flavor of Kit Kat, and Radochi is losing his mind here. Yeah, I hate green tea with sugar. I drink Darjeeling green tea. Yeah, he drinks.
Darjeeling tea is my favorite.
He drinks
tea.
Darjeeling
Yeah.
tea.
Expensive, $5,000 a cake.
Yeah, and Sid really is a huge
Sid
fan.
tends to sample all sorts of green teas from all over the place. And yes, Darjeeling green tea is his best.
Yeah, but I mean, I think tea with sugar is just I don't think even sugar can save tea. Like nothing can save tea.
It's fine.
Tea sucks. Coffee is much better.
You suck.
That's your freaking comeback of all things. That's your comeback. Really?
That's the way.
My God.
Audi.
Hey. Hello. Okay. You know what?
Audi never does shit like this.
I will let you know that Sid has changed a lot over the last few years. You didn't know him that well before.
Unfortunately, bro is still the same. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm still the same, but Sid has changed like completely. Okay, he used to love coffee. He hated tea. He hated tea.
still love coffee
Okay,
and tea.
he wouldn't drink tea at all. He said it was a horrible drink.
That's because I used to have it like the Indian way with milk and sugar, which I still don't like. But I like black tea, like without the.
We went on a bit more tasting tea, and you didn't like any back in the day.
No, I did like the Moroccan mint and stuff. Yeah, I did like that. I didn't like the Assamese tea because it was too strong, had too many spices.
We tried like some 10 different flavors over there, and you like one of them.
Hey, दो flavor try
we
किया
tried a
नहीं
lot of
कुछ
flavors.
पक्का
We
मत
tried just-
पक्का मत
What's
उतना
wrong
पकाने
with
को
this? We had little cups of different
he's losing his
flavors.
memory also now.
Green tea is absolute crap. Yeah, nobody drinks green tea with sugar of all things. That's kind of a.
So like
very-
tisane, which is like herb teas, which are really cool. I also like those. Pretty fucking nice.
I don't know about herb teas. The herb tea sounds like the fucking mint chocolate shit.
What's wrong with mint chocolate?
It's a weird fucking combination. It's an odd combination.
Mint chocolate is good, but I prefer normal chocolate over it. So I once went to this store in Singapore that had like Hokkaido ice cream. just took out milk chocolate. So I had this Hokkaido milk mint chocolate chip flavored ice cream, and it wasn't. It's weird because when you have chocolate, you expect something like rich, and this thing, and mint just gives it like. It's weird, dude. I don't know how to describe it. Having mint with chocolate, it's a strange combination. Even I'm not used to it yet. But I do like normal chocolate a lot more,
I would
right?
say like
Because mint is like for us, it's like pudina chutney. Imagine pudina chutney and chocolate without the garlic and stuff. Without the garlic and stuff. I know I'm kidding, but it's like.
see, for me at the very least, I like to enjoy chocolate for what it is. I don't want to add additional shit to it.
eat chocolate when it's so bitter, it tastes like freaking mud.
I don't mind the bitter chocolate. I don't mind sweet chocolate.
That shit is fucking terrible.
Okay, I still can't have the 99% one too much because that is dry to the bone. I can still have 55% dark
You were
chocolate.
eating it as if it was the best thing
I'm
ever.
still willing to try another Hokkaido milk chocolate again if someone wants to send it to us.
Yes,
don't
please
say
do.
Why are you asking? Why do you know he's going to finish it off? He's going to finish it off.
Hey, how will you carry on?
Oh, fuck you. Okay, don't get it then.
Nandemo also doesn't like mint chocolate. Mint chocolate is fine. I don't know what.
Mint chocolate is like weird. Okay, see, it's not bad. I will say that much. If you enjoy mint chocolate, it's cool.
Salt on this thing, brownies, and
I love that shit.
Surprisingly, not a bad.
I love
I've
that
grown into it. I used to hate the idea of it, but I grew into it. It is not a bad combination. It does.
used to hate it. He used to absolutely hate the idea
I don't know. Like it's.
of eating chocolatey.
It seemed like a very odd combination then, but then it kind of like balanced the bitterness of chocolate, and so I kind of grew into it slowly yet steadily.
What about like chili or chocolate? Because they're doing that.
Chili on chocolate. I don't know. Like, I've never tried myself. Yeah, there is a lint chocolate that is chili flavored, which I keep seeing in stores, and I was very curious about it. I was like, you know what? I want to buy and see.
I know what he says. I only like milk chocolate or chocolates with nuts, for example, Ferrero Rocher.
Adochi is excited as shit.
Audi hates nuts in chocolate, and he does not like peanut butter, so he hates.
No, that's the thing. The Ferrero Rocher and Reese's peanut butter cup is the only exception to the rule. I hate full nuts inside cakes,
Like the
brownies.
shaft.
Sure. My goodness. But yes, I hate the flavor of nuts inside chocolate because I like to eat the chocolate for what it is. But Ferrero Rocher I can handle. Reese's peanut butter cups I can also handle. Otherwise,
They're fucking amazing. What do you mean handle?
I can't have too much peanut butter for like a long. I'm not like Adochi here who eats like a full packet in like 5 minutes.
Okay, see, I should see. Other people have unpopular opinions. Why is everyone ganging up on me? Already hates nuts for Christ's sake.
Fuck
Only
nuts.
Shaft.
No homo.
No homo.
Do you answer by any chance?
No.
Well,
Yeah, okay. Mint chocolate, fine. Nuts and chocolate, really good.
you like orange and chocolate, right?
Of course I do. Okay. Anything citrusy. Anything citrusy is my jam.
Right now in the fridge, I have melted lemon white chocolate.
Okay, that's it. That's it for this episode of Nandemo podcast. Please come back next. I really want to try that like right now. See, citrusy things are beautiful. Orange flavors, lemon flavors, all beautiful. Bitter flavors, ugh. Bitterness is where.
But you enjoy the matcha Kit Kat, didn't you?
Again, so even with Pocky, I like a lot of other flavors more than the matcha one. Like the cookie and cream one is like beautiful.
That's good, yeah. But it reminds me of Oreos, and I like Oreos more.
Oreos are like their own fucking.
Oreos are drugs.
Oreos are on their own level.
Every cookies and cream thing is imitating Oreos.
Basically, you don't compare that shit to fucking orange flavored anything or mint flavored chocolate of all things.
Where did that?
You know what the fuck?
You're comparing.
No. But also, orange flavored stuff is much better than whatever the fuck you eat.
What do you?
What's wrong with oranges, huh?
It's like
Yeah, I'm gonna be killed for this. I don't like oranges in India. They're very fucking sour. They're not sweet.
the Nagpur oranges.
They're sour. Nagpur oranges are sour. Yes.
Otaku likes orange flavored Kit Kat.
Yeah. I've never had orange flavored Kit Kat.
But it's
So I tried, but I don't like Indian oranges because they're always sour. I like sweet oranges a lot.
I don't think I've ever had the experience of an orange or the Nagpur oranges being sour. Anyway, at least the in-season ones, they seem.
You don't even like oranges.
I find them whatever.
So why do you hate them in other foods?
It's like the flavor in chocolate. Again, I like chocolate as is.
He likes his Magnum, not the ice cream.
So okay, what's wrong with orange flavored anything? Orange flavored Tic Tac is beautiful. Orange flavored Boomer, not so great at the start, but it was better later.
Tic Tac is basically sugar. Sugar flavor, orange flavored sugar.
Your problem? Tang, orange flavored.
I hate Tang.
Orange juice, I love orange juice.
I love orange juice.
Hey, फिर तो orange juice अच्छा लगता है.
Orange juice is basically oranges, so I don't mind orange alone.
With sugar.
With sugar, but yes.
Random Otaku says, I hate peanut butter, it's really too sweet. What kind of peanut butter are you eating if it's too sweet? Just get unsweetened peanut butter.
You get salty peanut butter also.
Yeah. Don't be like,
Sounds
Audi.
interesting.
What?
Salty peanut butter.
That's literally how you have peanut butter. You have
What's
peanut
the-
butter with a little bit of salt in it. Reese's is salty.
Salted. Okay. That's why you probably enjoy it.
Snappy?
Snappy.
What the fuck is snappy?
It's the legit peanut butter, right?
What is legit peanut butter over here?
Like
Peanut
the
butter is
same
basic,
thing that we get here.
but peanut butter is just like peanuts which have been.
No, the right
Roasted
combination of
and-
salt and sugar is important.
Oh, I get unsweetened. I get unsweetened in my house.
That's disgusting vegan shit.
But all peanut butter is vegan shit. It's literally peanut butter.
No, but the unsweetened one,
What's wrong with the unsweetened one?
there's some saltiness and some sweetness. Like that's not a perfect combination.
But what's wrong with you can have unsweetened smooth peanut butter as well. Just saying. There's literally
That's like similar to drinking wine.
how the fuck is that anything similar? I have no idea. That makes no sense.
Hey, the peanut butter boys are telling you now. Listen to them.
I've been having peanut butter for a long time at home, which is unsweetened.
I hate orange. I only like tangerine. What is the difference? I don't.
Tangerine is like a type of citrus that's almost orange.
It's similar to orange, but then is it like
I like mandarins
sweeter?
also. They're pretty sweet.
I know tangerines are.
Yes, I too watch Marvel stuff. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, but not like, please.
Mm-hmm.
Orange flavored things are beautiful. There's so many orange.
You'll have to really sell it to me then if that's the case, because I don't.
Tang. Fuck doesn't like Tang. What did you do as a child? Like eat cement?
No, I drank way too much Tang.
See,
I drank way too much Tang to the point where I began hating it.
what? I used to eat Tang straight. I used to eat the powder like it was drugs, and I would love it.
And we can wonder why you didn't have healthy life choices so far.
Are you really telling
Yes.
me that?
At least I don't eat Tang out of the fucking packet, you know.
Tang out of the packet is good. Yeah, even I used to eat that.
Hey, you have no idea what you're talking
Yeah, I have a question just to end it off. Like, I don't know how Brew would answer it, but let's just start with it. So it's like, if it's off topic still from Tang and oranges and flavors. So in every continent, right, that we have, if you had to choose one country to live in every continent, we'll go continent by continent. What would it be and why? Okay, so first Asia. And you already know my answer, so I'm just going to pass it to you, which is Japan.
It is Japan for said, yes. In Asia.
Which country would you live in if you could choose the one that? Yeah.
Bonus points if you choose Taiwan.
My God, no.
But yeah,
I choose something like Singapore. Singapore seems like a nice place. Singapore has a lot of shit over there. I'd probably enjoy my time over there. I don't know. See, we are not going to be discussing all the intricate details of it. I figured that was a very open-ended question, you know, just like, would you like to live there because it looks enjoyable? That's all. Singapore does.
the most enjoyable place for you, you think you would love, like to live there?
If I had to guess, Japan would also be equally enjoyable, but you know,
Singapore is your choice.
Singapore would be my choice.
Maybe Singapore too.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
Well, I'm not as optimistic about Japan as you are.
Yeah, but no, this is literally hypothetical. We are choosing a country.
I would go to Japan if I didn't have to work. If I could live my life without working in Japan as in a company or something.
What about like freelance, your own company, like anything? Like,
Even then, I don't want to work with Japanese people. Their culture around business is just too toxic for me.
We are not racist, don't worry.
There's literally nothing about race. It's just the values that they hold. It's too close to. Yeah, very similar to India.
Say it out. I don't want to work with Japanese.
Singapore.
Probably. Because Singapore has that like mix of technology and also like
It's also very.
And it's basically there's so much Japanese shit there. Like you can get whatever the fuck you
and
want.
another thing I learned about Japan, especially with my brother going there, is that a lot of them were really racist towards him in subtle ways,
Yeah, sir. Not okay.
not openly, and a lot of them were legit scared of him.
Yeah, I've been faced that.
Yeah,
in my-
yeah, it's because you look white. I'm telling you, you look freaking
I
white.
haven't faced any racism from Japanese
Because you're
people or
white.
white people.
You look white. That's it. White people see you as one of them, and Japanese people see you as not dark skin. That's good. I'm pretty sure if a Korean saw me, they would spit on me or something.
Wow, you're answering some shit.
What? Koreans hate anybody who's dark. They literally get plastic surgery to not look dark.
Generalizing a whole country, nice, right?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry for generalizing a country based on the plastic surgery.
Koreans hate.
That's literally
dark
built
people.
on plastic surgery.
That's what you're saying. Every single Korean
Oh,
hates
yeah.
dark.
Yeah, see, that's exactly what I'm saying. You got me right. Yes. Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Let's move on from Bruce
Racism.
racism to another continent. Yes. Africa. I would be Namibia because it's beautiful. You have to choose a place. Beautiful deserts, beautiful towns. Namibia is a beautiful place. I would definitely go there.
Canada, Australia, Melbourne, England.
Australia. Good, nice. In Africa, I'd say South Africa would be a very obvious guess, but I don't want to go for South Africa. But
Also, another option would also be Tunisia, but I like Namibia.
Tunisia I forgot that Tunisia. Holy shit! Yeah, Tunisia would be a nice place because it's right across Europe itself, and it is also
Yeah.
it has a very heavy European influence. So it'd be a nice mix of cultures. Obviously, there will be the language barrier, but I'm pretty sure we're looking past that as well. Tunisia would be a nice option, yeah.
Hey, I wouldn't go. I don't want to go. I don't want to go from a hot place to an even hotter place.
Choose one place.
Hey, South Africa does get very cool.
Yeah, it's very.
It also gets really fucking hot.
Yeah, but you have to choose one place if you had to live in.
I don't know where my aunt's living, but I'll go live with her probably.
No.
I don't remember. She lives somewhere in Africa. That's all I know.
He'd go live with his aunt.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
She lives in Lagos, so I think.
It's Nigeria. Yeah. And Europe. You know where I would, I'd probably live in Portugal because I love the place and I went there.
I would go to Italy.
Or I would, I was going to say Portugal or Italy. No, you can go because Italy, right?
Italy, yeah, definitely. There's a guy I watch on YouTube or used to watch. It's called Alex, French guy cooking. Pretty good channel. You should go check him out if you want to learn how to make ramen. He went to Italy on a whim. He went there to learn how to make mozzarella cheese, and he ended up making one of the most beautiful videos I've seen on YouTube about the subject matter. And he also went around he was writing notes in his notebook about which pizzeria was the best place to go to, and he had some really bomb stuff. Like there's a pizza with like little knots at the end. Okay, it's like a star, and each knot has like cheese stuffed into it. So it has mozzarella on top, and then it has, I think, feta in the crust. It just sounded amazing. Like I'm not kidding. Like, and he got to make a pizza in one of those pizzerias. And the guy who was the chef over there was like shouting at him like, "No, do it properly. What the fuck is this? Do that right. Do this." And it really, Italy, I think, would be my.
1 second, buddy. I just want to. So I don't like. We talked about this. I don't think you like Italian pizza that much, right? Because of the flavor and the Neapolitan style, right? Remember, you were like, it's missing something when we also tried it, and when we thought about the ingredients that go into making it. I think you like the New York style pizza way more than the Neapolitan, right? Yeah, you would. Interesting.
We are also more exposed to the New York style pizzas over here. It's not obvious in comparison to Neapolitan pizzas of all things.
Well, we have 1 for 1, which has Neapolitan pizzas.
Yeah.
So
Those are pretty fucking good.
exposed to any kind of pizza.
Yeah, Indian pizzas.
Indian
Like
pizzas.
this, full of
I have no problem with Neapolitan pizza. The only problem I have in Italy is the amount of meat that's there. It's literally, as a vegetarian, I don't know what I'd be able to.
Wouldn't they have like their own vegetarian options as well? Because it's normally the basis of it is bread, cheese, and tomatoes.
I read a lot of stuff about Italy, and a lot of people who went there apparently got shouted at by, or was at least like given the stink eye by a lot of Italian chefs because they added more parmesan to their food, or they added a little more salt. And apparently it's seen as a big insult if you have to change the food.
Well, it is
because the chef cooked it.
Yeah, it is there.
we need more parmesan. Yes, chef needs to get good.
Apparently they get really pissed if you do that.
But they have some even meats like mortadella and stuff. I love that shit. You can have that shit forever. Yes.
I know. Yes.
Oddy, what is your
I would also go to Italy, my boy.
My guess, my country would be Spain. Actually, Spain is a nice place because it. See, the problem with Europe is that too many of the countries have a lot of historical influence in there, and I think it's a problem because I want to explore all the countries, and I want, if I had to choose.
But you can travel anywhere. Just a place you would live in.
Yeah, a place I would live in would be Spain because it's also, I think, among all the countries, at least, it has a major. It is a major historical hub. So there are a lot more places to explore over there.
Historical hub.
Italy was one. Yeah. Portugal is also one. England is also one. Greece is also one.
Let's not get too far. England just stole from everyone.
No, like even Scandinavia itself is also very historically this thing. I love Vikings, but if I had to choose a place to live,
it's too cold.
Yes, it is too cold for me.
I think Europe will get too cold for
Oddy. Yeah, it's probably in Spain. It snows like in.
Yeah, I know. I thought dead center of Spain is like full. Madrid had snow like the past year or something. Yeah, but then I'd probably live closer to the coast in Spain because it is also famous for
Valencia.
Valencia,
the party islands. What are they called? The
Canary Islands. There is an island.
These are shit like those islands where people
Tenerife.
go for spring break and stuff.
Tenerife?
Them in the bottom of Spain.
Oh.
Yes, the bottom
you know where like the Americans go for spring breaks?
I think. I don't know.
I guess. I mean, well, it also have a lot of islands to its name, so that's also one place I can explore while I live there. I'm pretty sure living in Europe has its own benefits because you can practically go to any country you want for exploration. But as far as one country goes, Spain would be the option.
Nice. Now you have to choose South America. I would live in Argentina, I think. Yes, because I like Patagonia a lot. And this very beautiful place. Amazing. Yeah. And but yeah, between Chile and Argentina, because both are Patagonia, I would choose Argentina. Yeah, because I've seen, yeah, Buenos Aires is very beautiful. I like that city, so that's where I would live. And Audi, I think also because the beef over there is some of the best in the world, I've heard.
I'm pretty sure that would be good all across because.
Yeah, but they talk about Argentinian beef like.
Do they? I don't know. Maybe like.
But what would your choice be?
I have a very poor knowledge of South American countries, surprisingly, but
Brazil.
I'd say Argentina as well. But again, like no, like I know the country names, but then I don't have.
Ask us these questions just to show off how. Like I haven't heard of half these places.
No, see, like we know bits and pieces of Asia, we know bits and pieces of Europe, but we don't really look into South America as like a place to explore or to live. I don't know much about Brazil. Aside from the shit we've seen in GeoGuessr, not much. If I had to guess, probably Bolivia, Colombia, one of those places, like the left side of South America.
Give me something more important. Random Otako says, by the way, I will get to eat Shin Ramyun at 10th December. Congratulations. It's going to be beautiful. I don't know how you're getting it. Are you going to order it on Amazon or something? Is it finally available? But it's really good. You should enjoy the hell out of it. Yes. Buy a couple of extra packets and I'll tell you how to make it in different ways.
South America. Idhar rahega.
I too chose the Patagonia.
Patagonia.
Not Patagonia. North America, Mexico.
Mexico.
Easy. Food. Come on. Beautiful place. Are we all Mexico?
Yes.
Food, right? Yeah.
Food is
Culture.
Culture is also much more open than the other two. Sure.
No, I don't think we are going towards the point.
Yeah, that would be a worse option.
Yeah, you want to do a Route 66 road trip or something, right? That was one of your bucket lists.
That's bucket list. I did like most other Indians' dreams out there. I did think US is like the land of opportunity and shit. Yes, it was a nice place to go.
Yes, you can have a lot of opportunity.
Yes, that too. After learning that guns are abound all over the place and racism is like being thrown across like pennies, the motivation to go into the country is kind of reduced over time to the point where I don't want to go anymore.
That's not racist.
I'm just letting it, he's gonna get the brunch of because I'm trying to save you. I'm giving up on him. He can get cancelled. I'm trying because in the future both of us will be doing the podcast, so I have to save you from getting cancelled. But Audi is gonna be gone soon, so let him make his mistakes. Yes.
No, my cousins are gonna come to Bangladesh from Melbourne and Australia.
Oh, speaking of there, that's our next. The Australia Oceania area. Where would you live there? New Zealand, of course. Yeah.
Beautiful place to live in.
So that would be your choice.
New Zealand, they were like COVID is not even a problem there because they've handled it so well. They're supposed to have really good labor laws, really good work ethic and culture. Oh my god, I would love to go to New Zealand.
Many people have actually migrated to New Zealand. At least
New Zealand completely shut down their borders now, though. I mean, makes sense. That's how they handle COVID.
Out again over there, no?
Huh?
It broke out again.
Yeah, but dude, they have like a few cases.
6
when it breaks out, yeah, and they immediately handle everything, and then it goes back to normal.
The government is surprisingly active on this shit. They
very
really
active.
Crack down and
Jacinda, right?
Jacinda Ardern.
She does a really good job. Like I've only read positive things about her so far.
Surprisingly, only presidents
spiders are fucking out.
Hey, no, you have to.
Too many spiders and so I choose New Zealand for sure, 100%.
Not one of the shitty islands.
No, shitty islands are beautiful islands.
It's a size way.
I went to Melbourne in 2016. It was so good. I also went to Sydney and Canberra. Oh, yeah, they're beautiful places. Uh,
I only know
Australia. Australia has some nice places. That's the thing is the spiders. I would go there definitely. Not going into the bush, but
Listen.
city. If there are no spiders, I've heard they have really good food also. So I'll go there for that. The meat pies.
Now, I need to say something. I am not being racist, but
That's what someone said.
no, so before my aunt and uncle were living in Africa, they were in Australia for a while, and my uncle was like that was one of the worst he's been treated in the world. Yeah, apparently Australians hate Indians for some reason.
I have a lot of friends who are Indians, Australian, who are loving.
Oh, so my uncle went there like over.
People have their own experience, so you can't
Yeah,
deny someone's experience.
Yeah, my uncle probably went there like 10, 15 years ago, and he was like they were very openly against him being there, and like even people at his work wouldn't take him seriously because he was an Indian, so he had a pretty shit experience. Also, are your friends like do they look like you? Do they look white?
I'm not white.
Because my uncle looks Indian as shit.
What do you think? I'm brown.
Did you think he looks Indian as shit? See, no, you don't.
If you put a white guy like Bob next to me, I'm brown.
No, you're still white. You just haven't realized how white you've become over the last couple of years.
But yeah, a lot of people.
It's like a gradient.
What?
Wow, thanks.
Oh my god. But yes,
Also, I wasn't into food until 2019, so I was really frail and my taste buds weren't experienced, so I hated every Australian food.
see, I went to this tattoo parlor once, okay, outside to try to get a tattoo. And I wanted a color tattoo and told me you can't get a color tattoo because your skin is too dark.
That guy was probably just racist or something.
Or you're just blind.
But I don't give a shit. But still, see that means not that.
No, definitely not.
But yeah.
But do they have like paper white people over there?
They do, right? They do, right? That's what white is.
It's pretty much the same.
Yeah. I mean, they're not
I'm
exactly.
Eastern Southern Indianish, like, from those two, East and South. So
Spanish and Portuguese people still not like they're browner. They're not like
yeah,
white,
they are.
right?
Yeah. By the way, in Portugal, a lot of people used to come up to me and start speaking in Portuguese. And I'd be like, what the fuck?
You look like one of them.
No,
You look like a civilian in Portugal. What the hell?
But yes, and Antarctica. I think we are
love to
done.
go to Antarctica.
Yeah, I would also love to go to Antarctica.
Absolutely love it.
Uchu kara toi basho.
And
Amazing animal.
I will take Audi to Antarctica.
Why? Why do you want me to bitch and bicker over there?
You don't have a chance to bitch and bicker. But if you open your mouth, it'll be to gasp out your dying breath.
See,
It'll be fun.
apparently they have like 40-kilometer speeds winds over there.
And penguins.
You can't walk
Penguins are
out.
lovely.
You literally cannot walk out. 40-kilometer-hour winds.
Because you can. You just let the wind take you.
I see.
Snowmobiles.
Ah, yes. No need to turn it on. It'll just push you away. Huh?
Yes, he works.
My God.
Would you have a problem with that?
Yes, I do.
Oh, yes. Imagine running around with huskies and then coming home to like 6 huskies that can keep you warm.
I see. That is very.
What, you don't like huskies now?
No, I do like huskies. I hate the cold part of it.
It's not going to be that cold.
It is going to be very fucking
It's not
cold.
that cold. So there's a little bit of snow here.
Home
and
to
there.
the South Pole of all things.
Yeah, but everyone knows the North Pole is colder.
No.
South Pole is like whatever. It's like 10 degrees over there.
Yes, 10 degrees.
Yeah.
It goes down to 10 degrees and 10
But yeah, those are our choices. Don't get offended if we didn't name your country. We like all the countries, just the places we would live. That's all.
Like India.
Yeah, I'm not talking about our country, don't worry. India sucks ass. But the other countries that we didn't choose, I would still go to all those countries just living. Of course, since I'm a fucking weeb, I would choose Japan. Yeah, so it's not.
Singapore would still be an option. But if I had.
See, I've been to Singapore and what's your Singapore? Singapore would be my second choice actually after Japan, yeah.
It's more accessible for us anyway. Like we can still go there.
It is accessible.
Yeah.
And they have a big Tamilian community over there also.
And it's
Like you have signage and like stuff and announcements.
they're like if I had to choose another country, not considering accessibility, probably. Huh?
Billy, but that's Asia.
Hmm,
should dump Audi in Russia.
Audi would love Russia.
probably. I don't know.
Sounds like USSR and Soviet like history and stuff.
Sure.
Yes.
Yes, history. Hmm.
But then we could dump him straight in the middle of some snowstorm.
I don't mind. What was that place in Mongolia? The fucking the desert that we saw on GeoGuessr. Do you remember? You remember what I'm talking about? Para Sands.
Also, right?
Para Sands. Para Sands Desert. It's basically like a tiny shit desert in the middle of Mongolia, somewhere in the Gobi Desert, probably, I think. But it's like a
Gobi Desert. What about the Manchurian?
I'm not racist.
But no, I wouldn't live there, but that would be a nice place to explore. Mongolia would be a nice place to live, not considering accessibility. Audi would like to fight bears. Yeah, sure, why not? I wouldn't mind.
So I didn't choose Japan because we look so technological and cozy that the people look so chill and nice.
Hokkaido, baby. That's the only place I'm living in. I'm going straight to Hokkaido if I go to Japan.
It isn't necessarily technological in many ways. A lot of them do have.
Yeah, they use like faxes and shit. Yeah, it's pretty old school. Japan is a mix of old and new in a lot of places.
It's more of like
They're like fucking toilets, bro. Fucking those toilets, damn. I like a toilet with a warm seat that washes my ass.
the update on the latest version of Android or the best Windows.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of them still use flip phones also. Yeah, so it's like you get both over there.
Yeah.
Here, like nothing is updated, but over there you get both.
Legit not like to work in Japan. I definitely.
I'm never going to work in Japan.
I
Yeah,
never want to work.
because it'll be like working here, and I don't want to do that. Yeah.
Same.
Well, that's why I don't work anywhere. That's why you're jobless, and so am I.
I think going puts us in the same boat. It's like much. He's like in a yacht, and I'm in like one rope.
Hey,
And he's like,
freelancers are technically unemployed.
I also would go there for the toilets.
Yeah, the toilets are pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I would go just to shit there.
Sure, why not?
Get myself a good Toto.
Toto?
Company that makes those fancy
see.
toilets.
Perfume.
Ayo. Sounds like one of us who is perfume fart. Very sus.
Very sus. Sounds like one of us.
Sounds like one of our producers. He's just like typing.
Typing it.
Who's this? But yes, nice of you to join us. We're like ending right now. So, ayo, ciao.
Where are
Yeah, where are you from? How did you even find this? I'm so curious as to how you found the stream right now. Reddit, please. Okay. We couldn't do it on Reddit today because the three of us are sitting together. But we will be on Reddit from next time. I'm still curious. Did you join our last live stream when we were on Reddit? Is that how you found us? Because I'm like genuinely interested to know how you found us.
subreddit, which is like an even rarer.
Nobody finds us to the subreddit. Like, there's one person active on the subreddit. You can join our Discord and you'll know what my Reddit ID is. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys for joining us. We're very glad you could be here. And thank you, Random Otaku, for chatting with us the whole time. Everybody say bye to Audi because he's GG now. Audi, say bye.
Bye.
Oh, you're dark dude. Hello, yes.
Hello. Yes, I remember.
None of you remember dark dude?
No.
I remember him. Yes, that comment was so funny when he cracked me up.
Yeah, say bye, Audi.
Bye. This is not the last time you'll be seeing me, but bye apparently. Bye.
Bye.
Control Renegade joined really late.
Oh, finally here, yes.
Hey, Control Renegade is like exposing me. What do you mean your account got banned? What did you do? What did you do on Reddit that got your account banned?
Some real sus shit. Same.
We feel the withdrawal happening.
Hmm.
Yeah, guys, We shall be back in maybe 2 days, maybe
2-3 days. Yes.
2-3 days. We'll do another proper Adda. Maybe we want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. We shall be back in a couple days. See you later. Bye bye.
Bye bye.